get it.
Broadcasting live from the Schwabel Room. Beat down Brown. Eddie B. Dirty. Dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our product.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Yeah. What's going on? Another Dirty 30 for you. Beat down Brown, my man E Harmony in the house, bringing folks together. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
We here. We are here, family. We are definitely in the building.
Yes. Man, back at y'all for another week, and want to thank saw some new subscribers in the house, man. I don't know everybody's there, but I did see my man Slizzerman started following the show, man. Shout out to my boy Taj, man. Thank you for checking out the show. Of course, always we got Remnant in the building. I know he's going to check this out first thing. Day one on supporter on it. And shout out to my homeboy Dennis on the road, man. You know what I'm saying? Our truck drivers up there going cross country up there looking out for us. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, all of y'all, man.
Definitely.
All right, so we gonna get into it, man. You gave me a full docket this week, man. A lot of stuff going on. Got it going on with the big boy game this week, man.
Yeah, you got to pick, or you just want to jump into it.
No. I try to keep it spicy, man.
Yeah,
you know,
man. I was asking, man, just in case you got a freestyler.
Courtesy of Hot 97, man. Here we go.
All right.
Nas and Jay-Z have a little bit of healthy competition going on. So Nas
what now?
has
Oh, come on now.
unveiled a $5 billion proposal
Freeze frame.
to transform Resorts World Casino in New York City into a state-of-the-art casino complex in Jamaica, Queens.
Okay, now.
So he's partnering with Resorts World Casino, and he's trying to change the neighborhood, give opportunities to local residents. The project includes a 7,000 seat capacity entertainment venue for concerts and events,
all right.
housing, hotels, restaurants, upgraded transit to JFK, Manhattan. And he promises to generate about 5,000 union jobs. Now, the announcement comes because I think a couple months ago we talked about this. It's competing with Jay-Z's bid for an NYC casino license.
That's right.
Yeah, so Jay-Z, through his entertainment company Rock Nation, has partnered with Caesars Entertainment to propose a boutique-style casino in the iconic 1515 Broadway office tower in Times Square. Remember, that's where MTV
that's where MTV was.
Yes.
So they're not
Interessante.
competing for the same space. They're just kind of getting into the same business.
Yes, and I believe they keep saying license, but I'm like, why can both happen? I mean,
Maybe there's only. But Resorts World already has a license,
right?
So if Nas and who'd you say he partnered with?
So Nas is partnering with Resorts World Casino.
It's with them.
Yeah, I thought they would already have the casino license. He's just trying to get the bid to do the building and I guess have his influence. Where it sounds like Jay is trying to get a new license, one that doesn't exist. Because there's not is there a casino in Times Square?
No.
Okay, so despite the freeze frames like that, I wanted to hit it because, using fair use for that, fair use, you know what I'm saying, take it from Hot 97, but being that they are New Yorkers and they're coming with it, I did go over the article, and the article did go to the fact that it was a case of there's 3 license spots available, and that's what the battle is. Besides, going with you know, everybody loves to bring up the world famous Jay versus Nas battle, but saying, you know, okay, with only 3 licenses available in that area, then you know that would be a Jay versus Nas. Like, okay, are they going to get the licenses? But the one thing I liked about what they brought up there, and like I said, this is what happens when you get people from the area going and reviewing the information, especially people there that plugged into what's going on entertainment wise, business wise, or whatever. They brought up a big thing. Are they really battling for the 3 licenses? Because the one Racino does exist already, does have a license. So technically, that license is off the table. It's already there. So Jay is trying to get one of 3 licenses. The way it sounds to me. How's that sound to you?
Yeah, and I think it's just again, it's those 2 icons going at again on next level, big boy style. You
Yeah.
know, that's always bringing more attention to because I think in all possibility they both can get it done. It's not like it's either one or the other. I think in reality, I think they both can get it done. It's just that it's a funny coincidence that they're competing at the same time, trying to do making the same moves. They both joined. They both are part of some big ass mergers, and you know they putting their weight on, you know, their credibility, their, you know, their name and everything on the line for this, you know, representing, you know, their boroughs. You know, you got Brooklyn and you got Queens. You know, Nas wanted in Queens, and Jay trying to do something, you know, down in, was that Times Square or
Yeah.
something like that. Bring that boutique in, but yeah, I think in reality, I think they both can get it done. You know, it's just amazing how, you know, once again, these 2 are, you know, these 2 juggernauts, man. They meeting again, you know, on the
I
next
think
level. So I love it. It's dope.
I think the other thing that was big too that they brought up the fact that what Jay is looking at, he's not looking at an undeveloped space. That was where MTV had their whole
Mhm,
setup going before they backed out of the area.
mhm.
And later on, Rosenberg comes with a little bit of, you know, comedy about, you know, that's what we need, a casino in the middle of Times
In the
Square. But
square,
like he
right,
said, New Yorkers avoid Times Square, period. So
right.
whatever it isn't. But both of them aren't just looking at, you know, just putting some BS crap tables up in the middle of somewhere. They're looking at making this a premium thing.
Yeah,
This is where you go and throw your pointy shoes on and go. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
yeah.
the big thing that I thought was huge with the Nas move, and I'm sure New York and unions are synonymous. They don't
Yes,
play. But when they
right.
said 5,000
1,000
union
union
jobs,
jobs.
that's
That's
huge.
huge.
That's that
As
means
fellow
these
2 blue collar brothers right here
yeah.
live and direct on the mic, that stuck out to me too, bro. And I'm glad you pointed that out. Like, bro, they ain't just jobs. We talking union jobs, and we talking NYC union jobs. You know, come on, man. That's big
Oh,
boy play right there.
but also with the big boy play of it is, you know, everybody's like, oh, Jay Nas. One, the Rock Nation banner ain't no joke.
Right,
Okay.
right.
But Rock Nation getting in bed with Caesar Entertainment, and you of all people know what Caesar Entertainment means, being where
Hmm,
you are.
hmm.
That is freaking epic, dog.
Yeah,
So this isn't some fly by night, you know, for those that was out in them streets back in the late 90s, early 2000s. This isn't going to be 4040 Club Part 2.
right.
Caesar has been in the game since, I mean, the Rat Pack. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Caesar Entertainment has been around since back then. So this isn't going to be just some, oh, it happened and it went away. No,
Yeah.
this is here to stay.
Yeah, let's not sleep on Resort World neither, man.
No,
They're
no,
they're
no, no, no,
they're
no.
they're huge too, but I understand what you call it is a pillar. Caesars
Yeah,
is definitely a pillar. That they own multiple on one street, you know.
yeah,
So it's not even funny how deep those pockets go on both sides. But
yeah.
it's just cool how we hear about these dudes and they transition to other ventures on that level. You know, we're not talking about no clothes, alcohol, shoes, or anything like that. We're
No,
talking 5,000 union jobs. You know,
yeah. Like they said,
it's but
the resort world. You're looking at 5 billion going into that right there. Caesar and Rock Nation is talking about 10 billion in their respective areas. Man, I mean, this is wild. And then
Yeah.
let's go there for a second. With the fact of betting going into sports the way it is and everything like that,
Yeah.
Jay's ties to the NFL.
Yeah.
This
sports. His ties
yeah.
to sports. I'm surprised they even let him put his thing on it because he owns a sports management wing of Rock Nation or whatever, you know.
Right.
You know, he represents you know, a few athletes, and I don't know about that owning you know, having ties to a casino. I don't know.
I
but-
mean, as far as that goes, as long as he can prove that his management of athletes and his property holdings, because that's the whole thing, is property holdings, not him necessarily going directly in the day-to-days of that, then that is what it is. I mean, you have a whole lot
hold
of
on.
other...
Let's. I'm meant to interject. I didn't mean you know, interject like that. But while we're talking about Jay and him giving up that, he sold his holdings to the Nets to, I think, Jay Kidd, you know, in order to free himself up so he could start doing that
right
management or whatever.
do the management end.
Mhm.
And with that being the case, like I said, that's fine with the management. You can't have the property holdings does not put you in. I think if he was going into the property holdings and still had an ownership of the Nets, he would have been fine. But representing players and owning a team is a separate thing right there, because that would be direct conflict unless he literally said, my management company will never represent NBA players.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. I don't think you could have you could own a management company and then be like, okay, my management company also possibly is in default because we represent in the same sport. That's just like, let's look at it like this. LeBron would probably have to, I don't know what his, with Rich Paul and all like that, how that goes with his ownership in that or his stake in that. When he goes to look at owning a team, how that would be, or how you have to diversify his portfolio.
Who are you talking about owning the team? Which person? Rich Paul?
When
or
LeBron eventually looking to own a team.
You heard it here first. He will be part ownership of the Las Vegas, whatever the team name is.
Come on, man.
Two teams are coming in with the, what you call it? That will be Las Vegas is getting a team, and Seattle Supersonics are coming back. That's it. Those are the next two teams that are coming. So
what you do?
I didn't do shit.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, let go. Throw the balloons out. We telling them.
I'll take the balloons, man. I've been, you know, shit's been, worse things have been shot at me. So yeah, we're good. But yeah, man, those two teams are coming on. You know, the NBA commissioner won't come out and say it right now, but those are the two new expansion teams, destinations right there. And LeBron will have something to do with the Las Vegas, whatever the team name is. And Gary Payton and him is petitioning to get his number and Sean Kemp's number retired immediately when it gets back to Seattle. So that's happening. And you know, Mark Cuban just sold the Mavs, right? He sold it to what was his name? Dude who just died. He owned casino out here. The family. What's the name of the damn family? They own the Bellagio Sands, the Sands Corporation or whatever. Those people, whoever owns the Sands.
I'm bringing it up right now.
I cannot think of dude's name. Old Jewish dude that just passed away. I think either 2 years ago or a year ago.
Miriam Adelson.
Yeah, Sheldon Adelson. Sheldon Adelson passed away. His wife. He sold the team to that family in order. You know, he's trying to get into the casino business too. He's trying to swap. Y'all take the team, but I need y'all to help bridge me because they are casino moguls. You know, that family, the Adelsons or whatever. These are the the kingmakers in politics and everything else. You know what I'm saying? When all the parties come to Vegas for conventions, whatever, they go kiss the ring from them because he will fund the whole campaign for somebody.
Right,
But
so what we need to do is we need to take a quick moment and pause and go ahead and explain to LeBron, you are from Ohio, right up the street.
yes, sir.
And Mark Cuban, you are a wise businessman, obviously, been on Shark Tank.
Mhm.
And as y'all both have seen, Kanye has fumbled the bag with them rebates on the socks. Dirty 30 is here for you to invest in. It is a proven
Immediately.
commodity. It's a proven
Immediately.
commodity.
Immediately.
And going into big boy businesses, what bigger boy of a business is than to get into the Dirty 30 product right now at this level?
Yes.
It's going to
yes.
change your portfolio and the dynamics of that portfolio. And Eddie P and I are here for it. I will not rock Lakers gear and I will not rock Mavs gear. But
How about that Vegas team?
I can be persuaded,
Okay.
to leave my Kings for a Vegas team for a sizable stipend.
Got you. I
So
appreciate that, man.
just letting
Yeah.
y'all know what's cracking. And we can go ahead and move the Dirty 30 Studios officially to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? For the right price.
For the right price.
I mean,
yes.
we are starting bids at 10 million minimum.
Minimum.
10 million minimum, and we can go from there. Just letting y'all know what's cracking. So y'all could drop the paperwork and Eddie P, leave them your text information so they can get that over to you, man.
Got it.
We got a fax machine here. We can get it done quickly.
All right, man.
So, still talking about big boys doing big boy things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool that Cass is getting into the world of entertainment, and Bron just don't stop, do we? So
Off the next big thing in sports, Drake and LeBron seem to think so, as they were both involved in a $3 billion investment in the PGA Tour led by Fenway Sports Group. The goal here wasn't just to pump money in the PGA Tour, though. It was also to try and reinvigorate the sport as media rights get significantly more pricey. In addition to financial contributions, LeBron James and Drake are also expected to use their audience to help the sport reach new fans. Drake and James are used to investing in sports together, though, as they also poured some money into the Italian soccer club AC Milan. So you might want to study up on those putters and drivers, because golf might be a big deal real soon.
Oh, that was a genius play for these cats. A genius play, because it's not like he needed to do anything for the NBA. You know what I mean? You know how huge, a big, Ohio State and whatever football, whatever else in Ohio football fan that LeBron is. So that's already locked down. He putting his name on some inside the PGA. Love it.
Yeah,
love it.
It's getting wild, man. It's getting wild, and it's pretty doggone cool. It's crazy, man. It's what these dudes are doing with everything that they are taking a hold of is nuts, but it's absolutely dope.
And
it's absolutely dope.
PGA about to be lit. They about to have all these cats, all these celebs at the PGA, and the parties and all this other shit. It's about to change the landscape. There's gonna be a lot of folks that's gonna hate it and be like, it's supposed to be vanilla. It's supposed to be bland. You're supposed to be quiet. But now it's about to be crazy. You got cats out there with that. To go back to our last week episode with Tyler the Creator and that damn Louis bag, that golf bag. You start seeing those out there. It's gonna be crazy, man. I'm telling you.
But I mean, with all of these celebrity golf tournaments like that, we watched with the Pro-Am tournament with like Steph Curry and everybody popping up there and hopping on teams, everything like that. You have a lot of cross-pollination already going on, and the sport is getting bigger. And the fact of the matter is, I don't care how they felt about it, didn't feel about it. It's good for the spirit of competition, because nobody really cared about golf or felt golf like that till the Tiger era.
That part,
And there's been great golfers since the Tiger era,
but not
but
excitement.
there hasn't been that excitement with it, with Phil Mickelson and everybody else doing
Right.
their thing, VJ Singh and
Yeah.
everybody getting off. I mean, yeah, they were great. They played a good game, but nobody as far as cross culturally. And this isn't just about bringing the urban crowd in, because the fact of the matter is, let's be honest about it. The urban crowd approached it from a very distant manner, as far as being like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, Tiger, whatever. But everybody, black, white, blue, green, purple, everybody got down with when it went crazy with the Tiger era. And it was about, could he beat Jack Nicholson's
Record.
Jack Nicklaus's, was it Jack Nicklaus or Jack Nicklaus? Could they beat could he beat his master's record and everything like that? This goes right up there with the excitement that the Williams sisters brought to tennis.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, go into that sport. You know, yeah, you had your Andre Agassi's and everybody else that was the truth, but what
Johnny
the Williams,
Mac. Go ahead.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, John McEnroe, everything, yeah, they were exciting, they were flashy, whatever. But what the Williams sisters did with that just raw dominance and that type of promotion behind it, this is the injection of NBA promotion and being understood there. And even with Drake with his penchant for spectacle. The only person that has a better penchant for spectacle, but I don't think that in his current mind state and things going on, he could apply, is Ye. You know what I'm saying? That's the only other person that could be like, oh, he's going to make this thing huge.
Right.
So with that, you got two of the best that are on a level mental playing field that could
specifically. Go ahead.
that could go and make this a thing and blow this up. So I think that this is going to be freaking crazy, man.
I think LeBron's going to be busy once he starts to, wind down, and I think he's making plans to, for the second act.
Yeah.
So I love these guys putting money in different avenues or whatever, in different money generating revenue schemes, and it's a wonderful thing because it's next level. Nobody's thinking outside the box like these cats. And like you said, if old buddy with the $300 socks would get his head out of the cloud and start dumping some money and some stuff like that and start merging, with some folks.
Man, this is crazy, because this is the gift that keeps on giving. Because the fact of the matter is, golf, sports period, has a base that keeps running.
It's only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not going down. It's only going to get bigger. They were just talking about they want to add an extra game to the NFL. But, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other big thing going on with all this right now, this is all to try and help the PGA win their big people back from like the live group going over and going out into the Middle East. They're trying to keep everybody back this way and don't lose their big end talent out that way. So you need that injection of big money going on and saying like, okay, stay back here. Let's make this game exciting, because that's the first thing that Liv did was like, oh no, we good. We got the money. We'll get the talent in and we can make this big. Well, they're turning back around. It's like, nah, we need to make this bigger. This is our stuff. We have the history. And besides having the history, let's make the whole franchise worth sticking around. This is kind of a play that was like the NFL versus the AFL or everybody else, or like the NBA versus the ABA. Because let's be quite honest, in both those scenarios, at the time when they were going, the secondary upstart was starting to be the better and more exciting product before the big boy got awakened to be like, oh, let's fix our act back up. These cats coming in and they showcasing us.
But this isn't the first time these cats did something that creative outside of the box. They joined forces and did that thing over in Europe with that soccer team, and everybody was like, "What the fuck do you know about soccer?" He know that it's a huge ass. It's huge. It's just not that huge over here. Yeah,
a global sport.
Yeah, compared to something that's like the number one sport globally. It's like the number one sport. So they knew what time it was. We didn't. We playing tic tac tic-tac-toe,
Well,
they playing, chess, three-dimensional.
yeah. Well, no, what I'm saying is I'm not questioning whether they know what they're stepping into. I'm saying as far as the PGA goes, the PGA
Yeah,
would be representational of the NBA and the
yeah,
NFL
yeah.
when those other leagues came up and was a little bit more flashy, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. We got to
Right.
step this up and come back in. No,
Yes.
LeBron knows that was the injection of the heart they needed. That was the injection of the culture they needed.
Mhm.
And you have two people that, like I said, no matter what they mean to urban culture, as to pop culture in general, but you almost don't get two bigger people. You
They
know what
are
I'm saying?
the
To
they
be.
are the two cool black friends that
Mm-hmm.
these organizations could say, "Look, how can we be, whack when we got these two dudes, they on our squad."
Yeah.
So that's what those two guys represent, not just financially, but the influence. Like, man, look, we get clout by association. You know, look who rocking with us. So that's how that goes.
And I just want to once again, Drake, I can bury our differences. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been aggressively going at you
Lover boy.
repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? I know I say what I say, whatever
Uh-huh.
like that, but I do have a mean fairway game. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick with the driver, and my putt game is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Once again, dirty 30 can come to the links.
We could go live from the greens
Yeah,
anytime.
we,
Y'all
we can
set it
come
up.
we
We
can
go
come to the
live.
links, man.
We can
I,
call it.
I
We
think
can
we
call
both
again.
look good at Augusta, man. I think we look good at Augusta, man.
We got the Shriners out here, man. Right up to. I ain't gonna get my location, but yeah, it's close. We could do the Shriners. Yeah. But
Allegedly.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
there you go.
We do not know where the Eddie P cave is. And honestly, if you do find out, it will be moved within 5 minutes.
You damn right. Black ops. Black
Black Ops is a
ops.
real thing, man. My man got a Gone in 60 Seconds bug out bag sitting right next to his feet.
And I live by that heat analogy.
Uh-huh.
When my man say you better be able to walk away within, you feel that heat, you better be able to walk away within what? How many seconds? Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think that was a part of Gone in 60 Seconds too, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, man. I just think it's great that these cats again are doing it, making these investments and showing, not just us, but everybody. Like, look, man, get your paper up and hey man, don't be afraid to be different. You know.
Yeah. It's wild, it's cool, it's dope, man. It's kind of wild to say that golf is cool, but in full honesty, all jokes aside, this
Mm.
was a cool bit of movement, man. I do appreciate what these brothers is doing, man. And I like diversify, as my man RZA said on Chappelle's show, diversify your portfolio.
Portfolio.
Bang.
You damn right, because
Don't
we just can't stick to the normal shit. We just can't stick to the alcohol. I see Snoop doing this, trying to do a cereal thing, and they actually him and Dre just dropped gin and juice. We've been there, done that.
but
Let's do some other shit. I want to hear more about 5,000 union jobs.
yeah,
That's what I want to hear.
and even going with the golf thing, looking at somebody like Schoolboy Q, and by the way, that Blue Lips is crazy.
Okay,
But Schoolboy Q is sponsored by Top Golf.
nice,
He's
nice.
used to the golf thing.
Okay,
So I mean, it's
yeah,
it's not it's
it's
not just a suburban thing anymore. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
man.
It's not just a suburban thing. So yeah, this is heat, man.
Yeah, the
Um,
last time we talked about it was, golf was when what was that? Back in the day when Nate Dogg and them was fighting on the greens or whatever. Those cats from Death Row came up there and they were
yeah,
fighting on the golf course.
yeah,
But that's the past. We here now. We got cats doing major investments, and I hope it continues.
definitely will, man. Definitely will. Hey man, well, let's slide out of this one and we will
All
be
right.
back to y'all soon. Back to y'all soon. And we thank all the supporters, thank the viewers, thank the subscribers. Shout out to the rest of the Schwabel Room family. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Everybody doing big things. Major premiere, Jay Drews started up with Beyond the Veil.
Yeah.
So that's a new addition to the lineup right there. As well as we do have our own Handsome Mandela, as I said last week. Handsome Mandela is going to be bringing y'all the left leg of Goldtron, bringing y'all fashion, urban culture, and everything else with that show. So that's coming up real soon too. So giving everybody a shout out. Thank y'all. Love y'all. We will be back. I'm going to roll that beautiful bean footage. Peace.